Hello and welcome to this yoga foundational video for the yoga asana Sphinx Pose. Sphinx Pose is a great pose to strengthen your glutes and your quads. It opens the front body and strengthens the shoulders. So let's go ahead and get right into Sphinx Pose. So for this pose, we'll begin on our belly. So come to lie down on your belly flat and place your elbows right under your shoulders. Forearms are parallel to one another. The fingers are pointing towards the front of the mat. Pressing into those feet, pressing into the pubic bone, pressing those legs down into the mat, pulling the chest forward, gaze is up, chin is parallel to the mat. Now, when you're in this pose, it's a good idea to think of extension of the spine, elongating the spine, pulling the chest up, rather than rounding and arching the spine. Now, for your forearms, arms stay engaged, palms are pressing into the mat, and I like to pretend that I've got a piece of paper in between my palms and I'm ripping that paper right in the middle. So I'm pulling those palms really, pressing against my mat and pulling them outward, pulling my shoulders down and away from the ears, pressing again, pressing the tops of the feet into the mat, pressing the pubic bone into the mat, hugging those glutes in, pulling that chest upward, feeling a nice stretch in the front body all the way down the abdomen. Chest is parallel to the mat, gaze is forward, and shoulders are relaxed and away from the ears. Sphinx pose. A lot going on here. A lot more than meets the eye. As with most yoga poses, that's the case. So go ahead and be mindful of this pose if you have any spinal issues. If there's any pinching or pain in the spine in this pose, it would be better to avoid this pose. But again, when you're in Sphinx pose, we're working on pulling that, elongating the spine and pulling the chest forward rather than arching that back. This is a back bend. But we can lessen the bend by consciously cluing into the intention to lengthen and open rather than arch. Let me know if you have any questions at all. Thank you for joining me.